Hi everybody. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a couple weeks since I posted. I've been having such a hard time recording this video. I've been having issues and it's finally working correctly today. So we're going to go over my budget for the payday that I had this past couple of days because it's still a working budget. Some things have cleared already, but we're just going to get into it. So if you're interested in sticking around, we'll also do some cash stuffing when we're done with this budget. So just stay tuned and let's hang out. So we're going to do my second paycheck for April, which was the 19th. It'll be very quick. There's not much that I have on here, but the bills that I do have, they're kind of big. The first two, I guess. One has already cleared. I wish I could have gotten this done way sooner over the last couple of days. I was just having so many issues with the internet. So it's working today, but they're still sending out a tech later on this afternoon. So I want to get this recorded before that happens, and I don't have a way to upload anything. So let's just get into it really quickly. Oh, and I'll zoom you guys in just a second. So I got you guys zoomed in, and so this was for April 19th, but I'm still gonna write the date down. April 19th, and I hope you guys can see all this. Stick you in. Um, so between my income and my son, the one son, let's see, and then I have 180. That was my beginning cash flow balance, and then I was 1338 and some change. I'm just not going to count the change. Andrew gave me $400. Total 1738 for the two incomes. With my cash flow, that was 1918. Or is, I'm not sure I'm saying was. Okay, so I need to set aside the second half of my mortgage for May. Do okay, so 580. YouTube 1505. This one cleared already. I feel like it cleared early, which is weird. My internet, and I don't know what is going on with my internet, but man, it is so high. 205.60. I'm gonna have to find some time to actually. I don't like calling those people. It's so hard to get them to like do what I ask on the phone. Um, so I'm gonna actually go down to the internet office down here and just remove some things or go over my options or something. I don't know, but $200 is way, way too expensive for internet. Like way too expensive. Okay, so that was 965. I have 10, 17, 35 left. Gas. I'm just gonna put 30. Uh, yeah, I think put 60 aside. Well, I planned for 60 last paycheck, but I only put in 30, and then Andrew put in the rest, and so I'll put in 30 again this paycheck. And then groceries, we have some stuff already stocked, so I don't need a whole lot. Just more like house necessities and like basics, like lotion, milk, bread, that kind of stuff. So I have it, but my kids go through it a lot. And then miscellaneous, 100 bucks. That could be for anything. I not really gonna do a whole lot for like fun money, only because I spent a lot of money. My sister and I are going camping uh this next coming Saturday, which is the 27th. And so I bought a sleeping bag. Plus, I don't like the cold. I mean, it's not cold during the day, but it gets really chilly at night. And I'm not exactly sure where we're going. But the last time that we camped, it was at the end of May, and I froze, and I didn't have like I only had a couple blankets with me. So this time I actually bought, well, I just bought a really thin sleeping bag, but I bought a heating sleeping blanket to go with it. It's like battery powered. So buying that, the sleeping bag, battery packs, plus a sleeping cot because I'm not sleeping on the ground. It's got a little bit expensive, so I kind of blew my budget as far as like fun money went. And then of course, I bought my sister's birthday gift, my brother's birthday gift. He should be getting that sometime today or tomorrow. It's being delivered. Okay, so this total is 280 from 1017 7 37 35. I still haven't got the letter for that debt that I'm supposed to be paying off, so that won't get paid off through this paycheck either. But I did make a payment. I found out I got hurt last week. I fell and I hurt my legs pretty bad and my ankles, and I have a doctor's appointment that's coming Tuesday for an X-ray because I can't even like lean on my leg. That's how bad it hurts. It was bad. I mean, like my whole body fell. And the way I fell, my purse landed kind of like right in front of my face. And had not my purse landed right there, I would have hit the concrete and just it would have been over. But I hurt my legs really bad. My hands were bruised up, kind of like a little bit of bruised. You can't really see it on the camera. They were cut up. I had bruises on my elbows. It was bad, but I'm still having a hard time walking and just I can't even like I was telling my sister I was taking a shower and I can't even wash my leg with like a washcloth. Like just rinsing it off with water hurts so bad. And so I just like squirted soap like body wash all over it and then just like rinsed it off. I could not even touch it. It was hurting so bad. And I couldn't use a towel to dry it. It was just like the most awful feeling. And anytime I like touch it by accident, like going across the couch or trying to lean on my bed or something, it's just awful. So I have x-rays this Tuesday. So Christmas it's going to get it's oop, oh, I can't write apparently. Oh, there you go, shaking. This is going to be the regular 50 clothing is getting 10. I hope you guys can see this. It's not out of focus. Pet, my dog is getting 10. That is 70 total from 737. 67. Yeah, 667. And then, so this one, if I can remind everybody really quickly, this is the second half of the Budget Moms April Challenge. So the 20th, which was yesterday, I'm saving $18, but twice, $18 in two envelopes. So total that will be $36. So this will be Budget Mom April, $36. And then the $100 challenge. Oh, and I found out why I was off on the $100 challenge last time. I'll show you guys later. But I was like, God, I'm $1 off, or I just wasn't counting right, or whatever. I added up all those numbers. It doesn't add up to $100. It's like 99 or something. So I had to like add a dollar on that little you did it part. I just put like using a Sharpie, I just put a one on there. Anyway, so 100 envelope is getting $14. The 300 envelope is getting 65. And the 500 is getting 60. That is 7, 12, 13, 14, 2. Wait, 175. 667. 492. Sorry, I don't have my calculator next to me, so I'm like doing all using brain power. All right. I'm not doing any car repairs today, but I am doing the cards 21 through 25. And I was going to do the bonus card, but I'm going to do that separately at a different time. So this is the 100 envelope challenge. And those 5 cards add up to 125 because I'm going to do 25 in each card. So 125 and 67, 35. Okay, so my total income was 1918 and total expenses, I will have to get my calculator. Is it? I don't have it. Oh, there it is. Okay, here we go. Okay, so total was 965 plus 280 plus 70 plus 175 plus 125, 15, 50, 65. Okay, so 15, 50, 65. And if I do my math right, this minus this equals 367.35. So 1918 minus 367.35. Pretty good. Okay. And now we'll do the denominations part. Okay. So just, I think I'm gonna actually just, well, again, we're dropping. I'm gonna remove this page. So I could use it. Listen, not taking up too much room. Okay. So let's see. Christmas 50. Clothing is 10. That is 10. Midget Mom. April challenge is 36. Let's see. Like stuff over here on the side just falling. Okay. Uh, the 100 challenge is 14, 300, 65, 500, 60. And then my cards 21, 25. That's 125. Okay. Now, these are this column. 50 plus 10 plus 10, 6, 14, 65, 60, 370. Okay. Christmas, the 150. Clothing, it's a 10. Pets, a 10. 36, 20, 35, 36. 10, right? 10, yeah. 14, 50, 65, 50, 60, and this has to be divided up in $25 each. So I would need 5 20s and 5 5s. Okay, so ones I have a total of 5, which is $5. Fives, 5 6 7, which is 35. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Tens is $60. 5 6 20s, which is 120. Oh, it's weird. Okay. And 3 50s, which is 150. And if I'm right, all of these should add up to this. $5 plus 35 plus 60, 120, 150. Yep, 370. Okay. All right. And just transfer that onto here. I need 5 of those. 7, 6, 6, 3. Okay. $5, $5, 60, 120, and 150. Okay. I'll go to the bank and get this, and then we'll get down to the fun stuff. Hey, everybody. I am back with money. So let's just count this really quickly, and then we'll get into it. So I actually asked for some tens, and for whatever reason, this bank, they never have tens. I think I got like 110. Yeah, 110. The rest were fives. The lady said that the 10 is a very popular bill, but they just never have enough. And I'm thinking like, well, maybe y'all should put that in your change order, or however they get their money. But anyway, so we got 50, 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 270, 280, 285, 290, 295, 300, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 365, 366, 67, wait, 66, 67, 68, 69, 370. So it's 370. Oh, I wanted to show you. I had made a new dashboard for my change envelope. So I always keep some money in this envelope just in case I need to make change, which is often. Um, I don't know if you can see it really well. I feel like the light washes out the colors a lot, but it says make change. It's like kind of like a pinkish orangish color, like right here, and then like a yellow orange up here. So it's not laminated yet. I just cut it, and there's only like, I don't know, maybe $10 in there, but I'd like to keep some kind of money in there. Okay. We are going to start with my savings challenges. Oh, I was telling a story earlier when I was doing my budget, and I didn't finish the story because, I go off on tangents. But um, I had, I was talking about how I don't have a debt, but then I ended up having to go to make a doctor's appointment for x-rays for next week. And the lady, she was just like, "You have an outstanding bill here." And I'm like, "An outstanding bill?" And she's like, "Yeah, it's," and I can't remember the exact amount. It was like 300, not quite 300. It was like 298 and change, and I ended up paying 150. But she was like, She goes, in order for us to make an appointment, you're going to have to pay some of this off. She goes, this bill is like about to go in collections. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, why would I have a bill there? Like, I don't understand. It's been quite a few years since I've been there. And she was saying that it was a bill or a statement, I don't know what you call it, was being mailed out every month for the past 3 years. And I'm like, where are you sending it to? Because I haven't received any type of bill. And she gave me the address of where she sent it to. I'm like, oh, well, no wonder. Like, so for the past 3 years, I've been living in this house. I bought this house 3 years ago, and a week before I moved in, I broke my ankle, and that's when I had gone and seen them, and got like everything that I needed to get fixed for my ankle. And I guess my insurance didn't pay a certain portion, which I'm not even sure why, but it's been 3 years, so I'm not even gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna pay the bill and be done with it. But so, but when I went there, I gave them the address of where I was currently living, not this new address, because I hadn't signed all the title documents yet. And so I just didn't want anything, give people a new address in case the sale didn't go through or whatever have you, whatever the case may be. So I gave her the address that I was currently at. And then a week later, I moved here. So, um, yeah, so for the past 3 years, all those statements have been going to the old house. And she's like, okay, yeah. So that's no wonder. So I paid the 150 and I'll pay the next the balance of it or whatever in my next paycheck. Um but I just think it was funny because, she was just like, it's about to go to collections. And I'm saying, I think not only should, I didn't get the statement, but my phone number has not changed. It hasn't changed in the last 15 years. So she could have given me a call like, hey, you have past due balance or whatever the case may be. But anyway, so I wanted to finish that story because I always start off a story and then I'm like, oh, blah, blah, blah. I go off on something always reminds me of something else. Then I have to circle back. Okay. Oh, so this is what I was telling you earlier. So when I um completed this one last filming, I was like, I thought I was the one who was off by $1. It turns out all of these numbers add up to like 99. And so I just wrote a $1 on the you did it part. So yeah, I don't check these other ones, but it's fine. I'm gonna make me one eventually for my own, design it, but I haven't. So today we're putting $14 in, which is this whole row right here. But this is like the second or third challenge that I've done in this like set of things that I got. It was like it was like one of those PDF purchases, and it came with like 46 different pages of different challenges, all this size. But it's like the third one that I've had where it's not the actual amount. So we'll do two fives, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're starting this challenge all over again. So before, I was going to have the 100 and the 300 challenge go into my 1 month ahead, but I'm not. I've changed where I'm allocating that money. I'll show you in just a second. Okay, so in the 300 one, we are doing 65, and that's this third row. So this one's almost done. I'm super excited. Okay, so 5, we're gonna do 50, 60, oops, 5. And now, I wonder how much is in here. I get excited when I start seeing it grow. Then start all over. So we got 50, 100, 50, 200, 10, 25, 35, 40. So 240. Not exactly half. Well, yeah, no, that's more than halfway because 150. So, okay. There's that one. And this one, we're doing $60, which is going to be 19, 20, and 21. So 50, 5, and 60. Count that in just a second. This one goes slower because they're all in 20s. So, plus, my cards are also in their 20s, and so it's a little bit hard. Okay, so now total I have 50, 150, 200, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31. 1, 2, 2, 5, 210, 215, 220, 225, 230, 231. So not quite halfway there, but almost. I mean, this makes me look happy because it looks like it's a lot. But earlier when I was trying to count this, um, for some reason I kept like looking at the one as like a five, and I was like 36, 36. I'm like, no, it's 31. All right. Oh, that one's done. All right, and let's move on to my nose itches. Oh, I wanted to show you the new things I made. So, and I'll try to take it out so that you can see it better. But I have a lot of like home repairs that I need to get done along with my taped on there, along with my car repairs. It's ridiculous. I named this one water inspection, but only because there's something wrong with my water. And I'm not exactly sure. There's got to be a leak. I don't know if it's in a pipe in the wall or if it's like my shower pan or what. But anytime, so my shower, actual shower wall itself, is the other side of that is my driveway. It's so it just shares that wall. Well, anytime that I take a shower, water comes out from underneath the house and goes down the driveway. So I'm not really sure where the leak is, but I need to have it inspected and save up for that. So up evenly between all of them. And then the next one, I have it taped because it kept one fall out the other day. HVAC services, plumbing. I have one for yard work. It's not yard work like what the picture shows, raking leaves, mowing the lawn. I mean, my backyard, my younger son's dog has torn up my yard, dug up so many holes. It's ridiculous. But I need to have all of the dirt and the rocks that's back there because it was xeriscaped, everything removed. I want to lay down fencing like chicken wire or something, and then put new dirt on top, and then we have my French drain done because they've ruined my French drain. And the way that it rains, all the water comes into my living room, and so that French drain obviously it drains all the water before it gets to your house, and so I need to have that refixed. And then tree trimming, I have like 4 or 5 trees that were the limbs are like over the fence and hanging out into the road. They're hitting the top of the roof. My my neighbor behind me, he's already cut down parts of my tree that was hitting his roof because he was afraid it's going to break his skylight. So I want to get the tree removed. I want the tree in the backyard removed. The tree sideways where it's my back neighbor and my side neighbor, I want that one removed. And then the tree that's on the other side of my bathroom removed because it's messing with the plumbing. So those 3 trees I want removed, but then I still have like 4 other trees, but I just need to get them trimmed. So there's gonna be lots of savings going on, little here and there. Even if it's only like $5 a week or something, but it's something to kind of get it going because eventually, if I sell this house, I don't want there to be an issue. And I had it inspected too. I don't understand like where all these issues are coming from. But anyway, uh, moving on to see. I could talk, by the way, just talk, talk, talk. Okay, so I moved these around a little bit, and I need to get another label. Where Christmas is in front, and then I moved the birthdays behind there because now it's going to be another year before the birthdays go. So Mason's birthday is first, his birthday's in January, and then Andrew's birthday is in April, and so he just had his birthday, so it's all moved back here now. I'm not gonna stuff this one this week, maybe next week, I'm not sure, but I need to get one that just says just birthdays for other people that aren't, immediate, like my kids or whatever. So we are putting 50 in for Christmas. I wonder how much is in here. I get excited because I'm like super happy about funding this Christmas envelope so I don't have to stress about it every year. So 51, 52, 250. Pretty good. So my sister, she hired me to make her a binder system, just like this one, with the labels and everything. And let me tell you, the labels is hard. I don't have a Cricut or anything. So um, the lady that I buy the labels from, can't think of her, Sunrise. Studios or something like that. Sorry, my nose is itchy. Um, the first time that she sent them to me, and I can show you. Um, well, I don't know if these will show up. Okay, so for instance, one of the ones that I'm doing is phones. I don't know if you can see that with the color or whatever. Look how big that is compared to the writing on my thing, right? This label is for an envelope. Okay. Now, here is the label for the actual binder. Itty bitty. I don't even can see that. Itty bitty. Super, super tiny. Like, so ridiculous. Like, for instance, like my savings challenges. No, this is thinking fun label. Okay. Thinking funds. I don't know if you can see that because of the holographic part. Like it's pretty font, don't get me wrong. It's just completely like so small. And then this phone ones that's for an envelope is super huge. And everything in the group, they're different sizes. They're small, they're big, whatever. So I've been collaborating with the lady to do to get them fixed. And I don't know measurements. I mean, I'm just thinking that whenever you're doing because I ordered a lot through her, but like for instance, like for one binder in that group you would think that they would all be like proportionate to each other, and they weren't. And I was just like, ugh. So it's been taking a while. She finally shipped it out the second order, but it's just as far as like I don't know. But either way, so now I'm doing that for her. Oh, and then this is my. I decided to make this a month ahead. I ordered some labels for this one to put month ahead on here, and I made some dashboards in here. These are laminated, so I don't have to worry about anything. But it's like a really pretty blue, so it's like a powder blue on the outside, and there's like a little yellow. I don't know if you can see it through the camera, but there's kind of like a yellow center and then a dark blue. So I have this to where there's going to be more added on here as I get going for like car maintenance and stuff like that. But the first one is mortgage, and then my water, my trash, because it's like all one bill. P&M is my power or my electric company. New Mexico Gas is my gas company. Cell phones. Um, internet, stuff like that. So, and I got to figure out what's going on with my internet. Oh, they finally fixed it today. So earlier I was filming the part where my budget, and I thought the internet had come back online, and the guy finally showed up, and he was like, "Oh, well, it may seem like it's online, but really it's not connecting to all your devices still." So apparently there's a new filter, not a new filter, I lie. There's an old filter on the power line, right? And I guess this filter they used way back in the day to kind of counter interference between internet and phone lines and stuff like that. Well, they found out over time that filter actually makes it worse because of the vibrations of the cars and stuff. It makes the filter like wig out and like touch other things or whatever. And so he's like, but we've been going around in the last year or so, we've been removing all those filters. He's like, so he was looking at your line, I can see that filter is there. So I'll just climb up the pole and just take it down. And so he took it down and boom, all my internet started working. I didn't realize that all my devices weren't working. I thought it was just a few, or just maybe the internet was glitchy, but apparently it was this filter thing. So I had to wait for him to leave and so I could film. So anyway, household. So we'll start in the back. So clothing is going to get 10. It's already got 20 in there, so now it's got 30. I'm really excited about because I need clothes, but this is going to take me a while to fund completely. Nothing is going into car repairs. I am still saving the money. I haven't spent anything yet, but I'm not stuffing anything right now. I just need to start finding the parts. And all weekend long, I was looking for this one part. And every time I would stick it in my shopping cart, the minute I'd go to checkout, I'd be like, item isn't available, out of stock. Like they can't tell you out of stock before you put it in your cart is annoying. Pet fund is getting its normal 10. I don't know if that's normal 10, but or if I did 20 before. I think I did 20, but we're doing 10 this week. And then the one for the nails, it's $36 for both of these. I'm supposed to be paying 18 in each, but I think the way that I'll do it is I'll do 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is for my cards. Okay, so the way that I think I'll do it is I'll do 10, 11. for the pet fund because it's already got 10 in there, and then I'll do 25 for the nails. So I should actually count this to see how much is in here. Um, okay. So my dog now has, oh my gosh, I do not know why my nose is so itchy. 20, 40, 60, 85, 95, 100, 102. Wow, $102. Oh my Lord. I don't know if it's allergies or what, but my nose is just itchy so crazy today. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 85, 90, 95, 100. Yeah, $102. But this is not for dog food or anything. I buy dog food whenever I buy groceries. This is specifically for like presents for her, or if I want to get her groomed, or if she needs to go to the vet for some reason. That's all there. And then nails is getting 25. I don't know how much is actually in here right now. Me and my mom, we went and got our nails done last week. I got the nails done, and then like half an hour later, that's when I fell on my face. But I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's like kind of a darker blue. I don't know how to explain it. It's a dark blue kind of, and then it has like little flowers on the side, on the edges of the middle fingers and the ring fingers, and then the ring is a pretty pink color, which I don't even know if you can see how pink it is. When I look at my camera when I'm filming, everything looks washed out, but then like later on during editing, it looks fine. So I don't know. But anyway, so there's 45, $46 in nails. And that is it for the April challenge. I wonder what her May one is going to be. She didn't send anything out, the budget mom. I'm on her like newsletter mail list or something, and she always sends a freebie on Fridays, but she didn't send anything this past Friday. Okay, now we're gonna do my cards. We're doing $25 in each one. So, my sister, I'm not gonna say how much I spent, but y'all know that I did her birthday was yesterday. I gave her two massage gift certificates. So my mom has some massage gift certificates that my dad got her for Christmas, I think it was. And she doesn't want to go by herself. So I was like, you know what? My sister needs to get some pampering done. She can go. They can book it together. So and then my brother, his birthday was on Thursday, and originally I wasn't sure what I was gonna get him. I was like tinkering around with a few things, and my sister was like, "Hey, why don't we get him this?" And he got it today, so I'm super excited. But we got him a new camping tent. Um, and he was really happy about it. He's super excited. He's like, "Oh my gosh, we gotta go camping now," and blah blah blah. They're going to Vegas here. I don't know for vacation or what why they're going, just for fun, I guess. I don't know. Um, but he's like, as soon as I get back from Vegas, I need to plan a camping trip. So they're bigger campers than I am. I've only been camping. I'll be camping this coming weekend, the 27th. Um, but other than this coming the 27th, and the last year I camped for Memorial Weekend, and those are the first times that I've been camping since I was like 12 or 13, maybe 14. I'm not a big outdoors person, but I enjoyed it, except for the cold part. But I actually bought myself, so I like totally blew my budget when it came to money. I bought a sleeping bag. Um, it's like a sleeping bag too, but it has heating elements throughout the whole thing, and each side has a battery pack that you put in there. And I bought the battery pack, and then I bought a cot. So I haven't gotten the cot yet because I'm not about to sleep on the ground. I haven't gotten a cot yet, but it should be here in a couple of days so that I can test it out. I'm kind of worried about testing it out. I don't want it to break on me, and then me have to sleep on the ground, especially with my leg hurting. There's no way I'd be able to get back up. So anyway, so that was it. Lots of me rambling on. Sorry about that. But if you guys have any suggestions, I'm still having a problem finding a good uh, editing software, and I think I'm gonna have to get the Adobe Premiere Pro. I was talking to my niece about it. I need to. I just don't like learning new software or learning. Well, I guess it is software. It's all tech. I don't like learning new tech while I'm trying to master one part of tech. It's gonna just my brain is gonna explode. So, but anyway, I hope that everybody has a wonderful weekend, a wonderful week coming up ahead, and I can't wait to hang out with you next time.